The skies above Aeloria were a storm of swirling colors, a chaotic canvas of purples, deep blues, and angry reds. Lightning, sharp and brilliant, danced across the floating islands, as if the realm itself was holding its breath, aware that the final battle had finally come. At the very edge of the vast crystal plateau, Ethan stood firm. The mark on his arm, a complex pattern of ancient symbols, pulsed with a light more intense than ever before, the intricate lines weaving and glowing across his skin. By his side stood Lena and Arion, his steadfast companions. Their presence was a source of both comfort and strength, a silent promise that he was not alone. Lena's voice, though quiet, was steady and unshakable. "This is it, Ethan," she said, her eyes fixed on the horizon. "The Seeker's leader awaits. Today, the fate of the realms is decided." Ethan's heart pounded in his chest, a frantic drumbeat against his ribs. But amidst the fear, he felt something new, something different this time. It wasn't just courage, it was a deep, resonant confidence. An understanding. The mark pulsed again, not just with its own power, but with the living energy of Aeloria itself. It felt as though the entire realm, every floating island, every whispering wind, every glowing river, was standing behind him, lending him its strength. Across the plateau, the shadows began to writhe and coalesce. They thickened, swirling into the towering, menacing form of the Seeker's leader. His eyes burned like molten fire, two malevolent embers in a face of darkness, and his dark cloak rippled with a chaotic energy that seemed to absorb the light around it. "So, the boy has reached the end," the leader's voice hissed, a sound like grinding stone and venom. "Let us see if you are truly worthy of this power." Without another word, without a moment's warning, the leader attacked. He unleashed waves of pure darkness that surged across the plateau, twisting and bending the very air as they came. But Ethan was ready. He raised his hands, and the mark responded instantly, shaping its raw energy into radiant shields that shimmered like liquid gold. The dark waves crashed against them and dissipated. Lena sprang into action, her hands weaving through the air as she conjured thick, thorny vines and shimmering barriers of emerald light, reinforcing their defenses. Arion, a beacon of light himself, unleashed powerful waves of pure white brilliance that slammed into the encroaching shadows, forcing them to recoil. The entire plateau shook with the raw power of their clash, a symphony of destruction and creation. Sparks flew high into the sky, a meteor shower of light and dark colliding in an epic, breathtaking display. As the initial onslaught was held back, Ethan quickly realized that this battle could not be won with raw power alone. The Seeker's leader was too strong, his control over darkness too absolute. He needed more. He needed strategy, unwavering focus, and a deeper connection to the realm he was fighting to protect. He remembered the lessons of his journey, the whispers of the ancients, the wisdom shared by Arion. This wasn't about overpowering the darkness. It was about outsmarting it, outmaneuvering it. It was about balance. Closing his eyes for a brief moment amidst the chaos, Ethan shut out the noise of the battle and reached inward. He let the energy of the mark flow through him, not just from him. He synchronized his breathing with the rhythm of Aeloria, feeling the slow, steady heartbeat of the floating islands beneath his feet, the ancient pulse of the mark on his arm. He wasn't just a wielder of power anymore. He was a part of it, a conduit for the realm's life force. His light grew, expanding from a defensive shield into something more. It wrapped around him, forming magnificent wings of pure, radiant energy that unfurled from his back. With a powerful beat, they lifted him into the stormy sky. The leader lunged again, a spear of concentrated darkness aimed straight for Ethan's heart. But now, Ethan moved with a newfound grace and precision. He wasn't just reacting, he was anticipating. He dodged the attack with an effortless tilt, striking back with beams of focused light that shot from his fingertips. These beams didn't just hit their target, they split and multiplied in midair, creating a dazzling, overwhelming web of light that hammered against the leader's shadowy form. The battle raged across the sky, a deadly ballet between light and shadow. Ethan and the leader exchanged devastating attacks that reshaped the crystal plateau with every strike, carving new chasms and shattering crystalline formations. Arion, his own form glowing, soared into the air to join him. He didn't fight directly, but flew alongside Ethan, his calm voice a guiding force in the storm, helping him anticipate the leader's every move, pointing out fleeting moments of weakness. Down below, Lena's magic was the foundation of their strategy. She wasn't just creating barriers, she was manipulating the battlefield itself. Glowing paths of light would appear, creating strategic openings for Ethan, while enchanted vines would erupt to ensnare the leader's shadowy tendrils, buying precious seconds. For the first time, Ethan felt the true meaning of balance he had sought for so long. It was strength combined with wisdom, courage paired with strategy, power guided not by anger or fear, but by a heart connected to everything he was fighting for. Then, the moment came. Ethan saw an opening, a flicker of imbalance in the leader's relentless assault. This was his chance. He needed to end it, not just for himself, but for everyone. For Aeloria, a brilliant, blinding flash of light suddenly illuminated the entire plateau, silencing the storm and freezing the battle. In that instant, Ethan extended his arm fully, the mark on his hand shining like a new star. Its glow merged with the very essence of Aeloria, the sky, the land, the air itself. His voice, now amplified by the realm's power, rang out, steady and clear, echoing across the islands. "I protect this realm," he declared. "I protect its light, its people, and its balance." The mark surged with an unimaginable force, a tidal wave of pure, concentrated light. This wasn't just an attack, it was a declaration, a purification. Waves of radiant energy erupted outwards, slamming into the leader's shadowy form. The darkness couldn't withstand it. It wasn't just pushed back, it was shattered. The leader let out a final piercing scream as the dark clouds that formed his body swirled and dispersed, torn apart by the light and retreating into the void from which they had emerged. The storm above cleared, the angry colors dissolving into a calm, gentle blue. The darkness was gone. When the overwhelming light finally faded, Ethan floated gently back down to the surface of the crystal plateau. The mark on his hand no longer pulsed with frantic energy. Instead, it glowed with a soft, steady, and calm light, a symbol of mastery, harmony, and balance achieved. Lena and Arion landed beside him, their faces filled with relief and immense pride. "You've done it, Ethan," Arion said, placing a hand on his shoulder. His voice was filled with warmth. "You have not only defeated the Seeker's leader, but awakened the true potential of the mark. Aeloria is safe, for now, because of your courage, your wisdom, and your heart." Ethan looked out over the breathtaking landscape of Aeloria. He saw the floating islands, the glowing rivers winding through the sky, and the majestic sky-high bridges connecting them. He felt a deep, profound connection to this magical realm he had fought so hard to protect. He understood now. The shadows might rise again someday. New challenges would undoubtedly emerge. But today, he had learned the ultimate lesson. True power isn't just about strength or the ability to fight. It's found in courage, in knowledge, in the trust you place in your friends, and in the love you have for the world you call home. As the first rays of a new sun rose over the horizon, casting a warm golden light across the now peaceful realm of Aeloria, Ethan, Lena, and Arion stood together. They were triumphant, yet humbled, keenly aware of the responsibilities that now rested on their shoulders. The realm was peaceful, the Seekers were defeated, and the secrets of the mark were at last fully revealed. And though this chapter of their epic tale had come to a close, the story of magic, adventure, and unwavering friendship would live on forever. Like, share, and subscribe to Choti Duniya for more magical stories and epic adventures. The end.